Alright guys, back in another day with Amazing Outdoor Enthusiasts. So today I'll be showing you a tackle box I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. And shout out and thanks to my guy Dominic who sold me this tackle box. And have lots of amazing baits in here. So we got a lot of Rapalas and Berkeleys and stuff. So this is the X-Rap Subwalk, right? Which is something very cool that I don't have, but these are my first ones that I have. So I got two different color. I got like a green and a yellow here, and also we have the original double joint Rapalas here. So these guys are pretty nice. I mean, this size is one of the perfect size to use because in fishing, we all know the little guys get eaten first before the bigger ones, but usually the bigger baits usually get more bigger fish. So sometime you might want to chuck one of these out for getting like your PB bass or even a nice pike. And also something that really caught my eyes were my favorites are the Whopper Plopper. This is the 90, and the River to Sea make these guys really nice because I found compared to all the other Whopper Ploppers like Berkeley's and all that stuff, these guys get way more hits and way quicker. Like sometimes days when I'm not even getting bites, I throw these guys out just for fun because I know, I don't know, sometimes it's just for the sake of fun too because the noise, the plop this guy makes is pretty cool. And this is something also, this is the Whopper, the Rapala weedless shad. And this guy is something that I've never seen, neither have I ever used. So it has a little bit of a rattle in there. So this is something I really want to try out and see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really happy to own lots of these lures. And this here is the so we have another Rapala here, the tail dancer. So this guy here swims 30 feet. So if you're going out to bigger lakes and you want to throw something that swims at the bottom, even if sometime, you know, you're going for walleye, sometime muskie, these are the guys trolling with, or even use these for casts and reel in deep waters. But this is something I don't really use because I don't really fish that much deep waters yet, but I'm yet to try new things. So got new baits. Now I got a reason to go deeper. All right. Also, we have another. So this guy is not as deep. This is the Dredger, 14.5 feet swimmer, eh? So this guy here is something very nice and unique. So this guy is mimicking a sunfish, and the work on this is very neat. Like, it's pretty cool and it looks very nice and flashy. Like, I can definitely tell something is gonna hit this thing. So, and also we all seen these guys, as long you know Rapala, these are like their authentic, you know, the big hitters. So I've seen this guy is pretty nice. So my friend is catching a lot of salmon off of these, surprisingly, but I finally got one of these bigger ones. So this thing here I'm gonna be trying in salmon season next year, so 2024. And yeah, I'm gonna be trying this on pike, muskie, and bass, and whatever else we can catch. So yeah, and then we have one of these. So I've seen these before, the Wild Tang. So these guys here are pretty cool. I mean, they swim 5.8.5 feet, and it has like a purple glare on it with a nice black side body and a white and yellow bottom. So this here this guy here is gonna hit real hard on a nice, like, you know, on a gloomy day. So these guys here definitely gonna try. Then we have a rack pig, the 1/2 inch. So this guy is pretty cool. So mimicking a bluegill. So I really like these because I find big mouth bass, like, you know, those PBs, like those 5 and 10 pounders that's hiding, they love to hit sunfish. So as much as people don't use sunfish for bait, this is something that actually it's in part of their diet. And I don't know if you guys seen some of my videos. When I catch bass and we eat some of them, uh, I usually want to see what they consume. So usually crawfish and bluegills. Sometimes we see those bigger ones that has like smaller bass and stuff inside. So these are what the bait manufacturers are trying to mimic. They're trying to mimic the original fish and also what is in there. Thing that I really want to try out and really want to see get going. As of, we have Berkley. So Berkley, I've been using Berkley a lot lately because Berkley is a little bit more affordable for the quality and the type of baits they're selling. So they have a unique, you know, like a flat matte kind of paint on their baits. And also their baits are, I love their price. I have to say, I love their price compared like to bigger brands. So this here is what we call the Bullet Pop, and it's the 80. So this guy, I gotta try this, like a popper in front. I see my friend one time get beard strikes on this by like some largemouth bass. I haven't caught anything off of these yet, but I got something to try. Also, we have the Lunker Hunt. We have the Lunker Hunt popper frog. So I've been catching a lot of bass off of frogs, but not off of these ones, but these are slightly bigger frogs than what I use. So I can definitely see that this guy been striked on before. And yeah, so this is something I really want to try because I know in these lily pads, man, these guys are gonna get hit real hard. So I have that one there and also this one here. So this one here has kind of like a nice sheen on the face, just as they put like a little blue. This is kind of mimicking a bluegill because I can see those dots, right? I don't know if you guys see those dots there. So those dots and the, you know, the little blush on the face with the blue in front, that's mimicking a bluegill right there. So even though people use frogs, sometimes what happen is you'll have a dead bluegill or a dead sunfish that is about to die but is semi-dead, maybe been struck by a pike or a largemouth bass, but they haven't got it. So it's sometime on top of lily pads, just struggling, right? And those hesitant movements is where they get hit real hard. So that's why I find these guys who are making, for example, Lunker Hunt, making these you know, frogs in a different color than the original frog color, which is, you know, your green with the spotted at the back, just like they have here. So this is something that they're considering because number one, there's so much competition in baits today that they have all different kind of baits, all different kind of colors. So these guys are just trying to mimic things that will work for the regular fishermen, because number one, they don't want to sell something that doesn't work because then nobody's gonna buy it. So that's something to think about. But that's something I'm gonna really try to use. So my friend Dominic that I bought this tackle box off of, he was fishing a day, he was saying, and there was an older guy that gave him this like hand carved wooden popper bait. So it says Beyond the Dock Carving. So I don't know if you guys know that company that's doing that or whatsoever, but this is such a unique carved out, handmade carved out popper because it has some nice knife carving on the gill, and also the mouth here. All these plates are carved out very nicely, and also it has a nice sheen on it that they did very well in making. They're also mimicking a frog. So this guy here is colored in a frog on top and with a nice yellow bottom. So I found the yellow bottom, like the yellow belly at the bottom, kind of really stands out in the water for some reason. I don't know why, but they hit the yellow bottoms more instead of the white. But it's all depending on which type of water you're fishing and which location you're fishing as well, because all these different baits here are for different types of water, temperature, season, and also placing of where you're fishing. So all of these guys may not be working in some places, but also may be the best of fishing in certain place and location, and also timing. So that is something that you know, you want to keep in consideration, that each season also you gotta know whether it's super hot or whether it's cooling down. You want to know what kind of bait, and also what is the main, what is for the, what's on buffet for the fish for them to eat in that season. So this here we have a nice jig here. So this guy here, I've never seen one of these before, right? But I know the chatterbait, like these guys here, they hit hard, and I've caught, I don't know if you guys seen, but I've caught my biggest pike on one of these, right? So the chatterbaits, you put a nice white grub on there, right? If it's like a cloudy day, put a white grub on there, and nice paddle tail at the back, and that guy is, they strike like crazy. I wasn't catching nothing the whole day, and I end up finding one of these guys, the chatterbaits, and boy, that was the first cast, man, and I got a nice pike. So that there should say something. And within that same day, I've got at least like five pikes, right? And I lost another 5 or 8, I don't even know, but yeah. So these guys here are pretty nice and cool too. These are all weedless, so you put on, you can either throw it, but it's better you put on a nice grub on there, a nice, depending on what color you like and whatever you're getting strike on the best. Usually I work with white, and he also has different sizing in here, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna try all these guys out for sure. Also, you got some rigged up with some so that's maybe a crawfish, right? So these things here, they may look bushy and all that, but they get strike very hard when it comes to, shooting this guy into a lily pad or into like some weeds. Yeah, these guys work hard. But that's the thing, you wanna always switch your bait up depending on where you're fishing, and also do your research before you go fishing too, as of where you're going and what people are using to catch fish there, right? If you're going to a new spot like it is, you should have your favorite baits. And also you should have baits that works well with you, because I find that even though we have all these selection of baits, majority of the time you'll have a favorite, because that favorite is the one that you've been using for the longest of time, right? So hope you guys love this video. So I will be doing some reviews on these baits. So I'll be doing separating, so I'll be doing individually reviews, so that people, based on what they want to buy or if they want to see whether it is best fit for their fishing, I'll be doing individually. We'll be doing reviews on them, and I'm gonna try to post those guys out. And if you guys love this video, hope you guys like, share, and subscribe. All right, so see you till next time.